was able to travel to Atlanta to the Region 2 planning meeting that was hosted by Rob Michael, and that was a fantastic experience. Met some new colleagues, got a chance to hang out with some old colleagues. Wonderful meeting, wonderful dialogue. I think that Rob will be hosting an incredible event here coming up in a couple of months. Winter board meeting, so that was Savannah. That was good, great dialogue. I think we chatted there. Last week I had an experience. I was to come out to DC for the NMVIDIS Advisory Board meeting. So hopped on a plane bright and early Monday morning, landed in DC Monday afternoon, same day, good thing. Got a note from a colleague that said, you know, your meeting's been canceled. Next morning, 7 a.m., I'm winging my way back to Phoenix. I am certain that the board meeting will be rescheduled because the NMVIDIS Advisory Board has a lot of important stuff to do. So I'm looking forward to that. I think along those same lines, one of the things that I hope to accomplish within the last couple months of my term as chair is I hope that we're able to strike and finalize the Memorandum of Understanding with Department of Justice relative to NMVIDIS. Had a good conversation with Neil about it earlier. They are asking for a couple of changes, and so we're going to make those changes, more opportunity for dialogue, but you know, before August 28th, I'd really like to see that document finalized. I think that's a really important next step, not only for AAMVA, but also for Department of Justice, and for all of our stakeholders and partners who are involved in that project. Workshop has been fantastic. I really like this setup. It has been a great opportunity. I think our partners who are attorneys are able to get the exposure they need and get the continuing legal education credits that are necessary. I think the opportunity to come together and break out into separate groups to talk about things like medical marijuana, which more and more of the states are facing. Talk about internet car sales. You know, that's new to our world. How do we regulate that? Heard from a couple states today that have some pretty great ideas. And I, for one, know I'm going to take that back to Arizona because we experience the internet sales, but really are not regulating it at the time. I see lots of happy smiles on faces of participants, a lot of networking, a lot of dialogue, and a lot of looking forward to the upcoming AAMVA events. We've got the spring board meeting coming up in Arlington, looking forward to that. And then I'm making my final plans to go to Nunavut. Looking forward to experiencing a portion of the world I never thought I'd go to. Having spent a couple of meetings with Methuselah Canuck, who's the chair of CCMTA right now, he's a great individual. CCMTA is a fantastic board. A little bit smaller than our AAMVA board, operates a little bit differently, but I really think that the communication and the collaboration between AAMVA and CCMTA is most important to maintain. And so the opportunities for us to travel there and experience their country. And Methuselah has told me that he will join us for International in Scottsdale. I'm going to hold him to that. So I think that those opportunities are very important. And of course the regional conferences. Jennifer Cohen, Dover, Delaware. We've got Rob Michael in Atlanta, and then we've got Doyle Eichert in Broomfield, Colorado. So looking forward to those opportunities, being able to share updates on what we've been working on the past couple months and listen to them as we plan AAMVA's future. We're working on the agenda and hope that we will prepare a very robust agenda that will be one that will draw in not only our administrators from DMVs, but also really continue to draw in our law enforcement partners. Our participation with our law enforcement partners grows every year. I think there's more opportunity there. And how do we build sessions where we can really talk about communication and collaboration between enforcement entities and the DMVs, EMVs, MVDs, whatever they may be. So I think that we'll have an agenda that will be enticing. It will celebrate the 80 years of AAMVA, which is an important milestone. And hopefully it will also celebrate and give opportunity to celebrate Arizona. It's a fantastic setting. The property is incredible. A couple of our colleagues have apparently checked it out online and or seen it in person of late and are all commenting on what a beautiful venue it's going to be. So I would encourage everyone to come on out to Arizona. You're going to have a great experience. You're going to want to spend extra time because you're going to want to spend your time during the conference, at the conference. So plan to build in extra days either on the front end or the back end in order to experience Arizona.